This really cool mechanic made it possible to get escalators in Fortnite Creative, and they work surprisingly well. I'm going to show you how to make your own escalators in this video, but as you guys can see, these escalators allow you to go up, down, just by walking onto them. Like, I'm not moving my character at all. An escalator carries you up or down, and it looks so cool. Before we hop into the tutorial, I want to explain how it's happening, and it's all thanks to a few new settings that we got in the last update. So the escalator has a mutator zone on it, and when the player gets on the escalator, it's triggering this sequencer. This sequencer will continue to activate these triggers, activating these two teleporters over here, teleporting you back and forth between them, pushing you up the escalator. If that was confusing, don't worry, it'll make sense as we go, but before we do that, let's thank our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Core. Core is the new free game creation platform that lets you make, share, and play games. They literally have over 20,000 games to play, and my favorite thing about Core is that everyone has publishing rights. Start making your next game in Core today. Sound intimidating? Don't worry, you don't even have to know how to code, but you can if you want to. And if you want to learn, you can hop into Core Academy and they'll even get started teaching you for free. Core is free to play, free to create, and it's available in the Epic Game Store. Psst, if you link your Epic to Core, you get free skins. Did I mention you guys can make money? Whether it's from selling in-game perks and cosmetics or competing in one of their game jam competitions, like the one that's going on right now, and you guys still have time to apply. They are accepting applications until July 18th, where you guys can compete for over $140,000 in prizes. Like, they're even giving away a Tesla. What are you waiting for? Go get Core! It's completely free, just click the link in the top of the description. So you can find these escalator props in the Mega Mall gallery, and we're going to start by just building out our escalator. Then we need to place a ramp behind our escalator. You want to hide the ramp under the map if possible, but for this tutorial, I'm not too worried about it, so it's okay that we can see it. But then we're going to grab out a mutator zone. We're going to place this mutator zone on the ramp. After we resize our mutator zone and get it to just the right size, we're going to set the mutator zone to transmit on channel 1 when a player enters and transmit on channel 3 when a player leaves. Then we're going to need the sequencer device. Doesn't matter where you place it, but open up the settings and we're going to set looping to infinite. You can set the tempo to really whatever you want, but I like 40. Then we're going to set all the size settings to 0.5. Next, we're going to scroll down, and this is one of the new settings. It's called send player information, and we need to set this to yes. Then we're just going to set start when receiving from channel 1 and stop when receiving from channel 3. So it starts and stops when the player enters the zone. Next up, we're going to need a trigger, and we're just going to set this trigger to transmit on channel 2, and then we just want to copy and paste it evenly throughout the sequencer. The higher the grid snap, the more teleporting you'll be doing, and the lower the grid snap, the less. Play with the spacing a little bit and see what works best for you. But we're almost done. Now we just need to set up the teleporters. Open up your teleporter settings, and we're going to set the group to none. And now here's where the next new setting comes in. We're going to set the effect radius to 1 meter. Then we're going to set activate when receiving from channel 2. And you guys want to make sure that it's the activate when receiving from setting and not the teleport to when receiving from. Okay, so now we're going to copy and paste our teleporter, but the second one has to be placed in a certain way. So this second teleporter has to be placed in the same direction in relation to the first teleporter that you want to go on the escalator. So we're going to be going up this escalator. So we're going to take our teleporter and we're going to go 1 grid snap over and 1 grid snap up. Then open up the settings, and the only thing that we need to change is the teleporter group to group A and the teleporter target group to none. And now finally, the last step is smashing the like button to escalate this video up in the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you're setting up multiple escalators, you guys can't use the same teleporter group on multiple escalators. Otherwise, it'll break it. So if you're gonna set up more than one, make sure you're using group B, C, D, and on and on. And this very last part is optional, but if you take an objective device and place it down covering the stairs, it makes the escalator run a lot more smoothly, and it makes everything just less choppy. So I would definitely do that. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Core. It's completely free, link in the description, and click here to check out more creative videos just like this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay up.